So I had to restart that. People were saying the connection was bad. I'm gonna wait a minute and see if it's better. Hi, good morning. Looking for somebody. Those are the best intentions for my collective. Let's shuffle these real quick. Good morning. Can y'all hear me? Because it was breaking before. That's why I ended it. I'm about to do a collective reading. I am a tarot card reader. My name is Lynn. I was on here a second ago, but everybody was saying they couldn't hear me or that it was breaking. So let me know if this is better. Can you hear me? Where Joey at? Okay, good. I'm just glad somebody can confirm that. I'm gonna do a collective really quick for you guys. Roll some dice and see what planets are here, signs, and then we'll get you out the door and start your day. I got Mars. I think that's North Node. I think I can remember that one, guys. Let me see. Finally, the North Node. Yes. Yes, good job. So North Node is here. Jupiter is here. Oh, that's good. That's like abundance. Okay. Venus. What's this? I think this is Uranus. Yeah, Uranus and Jupiter again. So something about abundance, which is amazing. Okay. Masculine. We have Mars, yeah. And Uranus, North Node. Oh, we had masculine and feminine. Look at that. So that's wonderful. Okay. Where y'all at this early in the morning? Y'all from all over? Because it's so early where I am. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. We have Capricorn. Capricorn twice. So this is something is about money here. Capricorns love money. Gemini. Sagittarius. Gemini again. Okay, Libra. Maybe something's coming into balance or fair. Sagittarius, fire. Gotta see where your placements are. Where's your Sagittarius? Where does Libra land in your birth chart? Capricorn. Gemini is here twice. Capricorn is here twice. Something about cornucopia, or like an abundance, or something coming in a large wave. I just saw that. You know that thing, maybe Thanksgiving or fall is significant. Like, you know that big horn with all the food coming out of it? I don't know. 2, balance, confirmation. So this message may have confirmation for you. That's twice. 11 is here twice. 10, you're starting a new cycle. 7 is favor, and 2 is balance again. It's so funny because when I split the deck, when I split the deck, that's the first thing I saw was balance. Let's see. Let me write him back and tell him that I'm here. Morning. Thanks. There you go. So let's see. Patience and planning and wisdom. May have 4 cards, Spirit. What's the 4 cards? Oh, 3, heartache and loss. What's that about? Maybe you're experiencing some sort of heartache in the heart center. Blue and 3. Accelerated motion at the bottom. I feel like this change that you guys could be experiencing that's accelerating you forward could bring a lot of heartache, a lot of change, maybe possibly some loss. Okay, I need some more. When changes happen like that, big changes, sometimes God has to take things away to make room. Oh wow. Firm foundation to make room for your blessings. That's 4, 3 and 4. Ooh, look at temptation on the bottom. So like it's like you're clearing things out so that you can build a stronger foundation for the new things that are coming in. It's almost like some of you know that you have new things coming in. Trying to build a stronger foundation, and maybe that's what you need to do. See what number comes out next, because it's looking like divine alignment in a minute. Can you get 1 more card? Or 2 more cards about the Spirit? 3 again. Rejoice in celebration. So another 3. So something about balance. Balance is heavy here this morning. So you clearing out the table for your blessings may have made you feel sad, right? But this is setting up a stronger foundation to hold the blessings that God is trying to bring in. And I feel like you're going to have reasons to celebrate and be happy about this. Let me get 1 more. I don't want to hear none of this. Get one more spread. Whoa. Hope. So has it been? Wow, look at that bright yellow light. That's crazy. What number is this? 17, which is 8, and that is abundance. Okay. Well, maybe it's been a really hard time for some of you guys. Spirit's asking you to hold on to hope, or maybe you have been holding on to hope. What's on the bottom? Yeah, transformation. Maybe it's been hard to hold on to hope lately. Let's do some tarot really quick. Let's stay hopeful. Maybe this will give you some confirmation. What? Try not to make a lot of noise. Me, 4-part spirit. Whoa. 2 of Wands. You're anticipating something. Planning. Aries. This is taking some like mental agility. Like you're really thinking your way through something. Thinking about something. Trying to figure something out. Maybe there's chat about this. I'm feeling more so mental agility because could be a lot of illusions. There's definitely the energy. Look, Queen of Wands. Could be, you don't have to be a feminine, but it could be a feminine I'm speaking to. Masculine or feminine. This person is usually very beautiful. Good with sometimes a witch, you know. Don't have to be though, but very attractive, a leader. Good with manifesting things, you know. Independent. Very social. Let me get one more spin. I don't know, this reading is not. It's definitely for one of y'all. Hi, good morning. Let me get one more card, Spirit. There you go. Came out sideways. Oop. So the World card. Got a cycle ending. I feel like some of y'all are trying to, yeah, here's the moon. Trying to get your way, find your way out of something. Something that could possibly have stressed you out. I don't know. Spirit wants you to know that you're going to have reasons to celebrate. Now, the reason why you're doing it, don't lose sight of that. You're trying to set up a new foundation for something. You're trying to transform. I can see that. You're closing out cycles. You're starting anew, which is what 10 was. We saw 10. I feel like some of you also have fulfilled some karma, like some karmic debt has been closed out, which is good. What's the 2 of Wands? What are we anticipating? The Queen of Wands. Okay. Are you anticipating becoming this? Why did I say Queen of Wands? It's Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Wands is already on the table, which is what threw me. So now we have 2 queens. Let me see where this is going. Where is this going before I continue? Because it's either you're anticipating becoming the Queen of Wands, or this is a different type of reading. Let me see. Tell me more. What about this Queen of Wands? What are you anticipating for this Queen of Wands? Okay. A union. So you're anticipating transforming into this Queen of Wands and coming into a union. or having some sort of harmony, celebratory experience, stability at home or a new home. Balance, again, it's important for whoever to stay balanced, you know? That's here a lot. So although you may be feeling some heartache or emotional loss from changing, or like, I feel like I'm tapping into a feminine. It doesn't have to be, it could be just your feminine side. But balance is important because you're transforming right now. Confirmation. You could be very beautiful, attractive, independent, socially, like a social butterfly. But you're trying to, man or woman, but you're trying to transform into this very independent financial provider, what it looks like. You've had to clear out some things, maybe that, or experience some loss and heartache in this transformation. But this transformation is for you to build a stronger foundation for yourself. Others could be watching you do this, or you could be using a lot of, just be coming up with new budding ideas and ways of thinking in order to push this transformation through. Or others are watching you transform and it's like starting to like bring about chatter. Four of Pentacles could be budgeting. I feel like money is definitely like right there because Jupiter came out twice. Something about this is about abundance in a tangible way. Tell me more about this Page of Swords and its firm foundation. Oh, there's too many. Okay, I'll take it. So I got the Temperance, Two of Cups, and the Magician. Now, if you're not necessarily in a relationship, because I don't really know if I'm pulling on a relationship right now, even though I have the Four of Wands and I have the Two of Cups, but it's more so about balance, you know? Because the Two of Cups is like a reciprocal give and take type of thing. It could be with yourself. And we have the Magician and the Temperance. So you're trying to manifest something. More about balance. The Temperance Angel, how she's balancing the water, 1 foot on the ground, 1 foot in the water. Something about that is very important. Maybe your emotions, confirmation. I don't know if you guys heard that. Maybe your emotions, the way you feel, the way you think. Like, temper yourself a bit. Maybe a lot of these changes could bring about a lot of emotions for you. But this is going to take, it's going to take you staying balanced in order for you to manifest this in. Okay? Maybe it is a love. Maybe it is another partner. Because the Four of Wands is here. And the Queen of Pentacles is like, the Queen of Pentacles is a wife. Tell me more about this Queen of Wands. That came out in reverse. That fell in reverse. This is a soulmate card. So maybe this is about love, but it came out in reverse. Conflict, imbalance, trust issues, danger of a broken marriage, bad choices, disharmony, and self-love. This upright reverse. I think I want to take it in reverse. Sorry. Upright or in reverse? I don't know. I feel like I want to take it in reverse. So maybe you're in a union. With someone else. A partner you feel like that's like your soulmate. But this is in reverse. Maybe there could be conflict. Maybe that's what the balance is calling for. There's needing balance within yourself because it's affecting your union. Oh, thank you so much, Joey. Yeah, make sure you like the live. Let me just make him a moderator. I feel like I already have, right? There you go. I have it. You're already a moderator. But thanks, Joey. Yeah, there's a precaution here that's necessary because maybe there is an issue with trust or self-love, possibly, that's causing an imbalance in your relationships. Okay? And these are relationships that are important. So I don't know, maybe somebody has to take a look within and figure out what it is that's really bugging them, because it's causing, yeah, clarity. The sun. I mean, happiness is here. Be hopeful with the hope card coming out. I don't really like this lovers card in reverse. Let me get one more with the lovers card in reverse and the Queen of Wands. Hold on, let me see. Lovers in reverse. The Emperor. I don't know. I'm feeling two things. Sorry, I'm feeling two things. I feel like this Queen of Wands could possibly be somebody's like past person that's not a soulmate. An Emperor is a dominating, authority type of figure. Discipline, focus. I mean, it's the masculine counterpart to an Empress. But Aries energy, lots of fire. Mars. Mars came out too. Is Venus here? Sagittarius is here. Aries is here twice. I don't know. Let me pull one more. Tell me about this Emperor and its reverse Lovers card. I don't know why I'm seeing that. Like the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands could be two different energies. But that's going to take us someplace else. Tell me more about this Emperor here. That's what I'm talking about. I knew it. Look. Okay, Spirit. Three of Pentacles. Theft. Deceit. This Emperor is a liar. Sorry, it's kind of early for all that. But that's what's here. I think this is a third party. Look. That's twice. Look at this. Three of Cups, right? Rejoice and celebration, right? But that's 3 cups. So 2 people are trying to toast and somebody's sticking a cup in the middle. This is a third party. And I think the third party is the Queen of Wands, right? And that person is not a soulmate. Or they're not working with you. Emperor. Maybe this was a collaboration with an Emperor. Maybe that's 3 right there. 2 queens and an Emperor. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Emperor. This Queen of Wands, or these 2 are not soulmates. There's this collaboration, but this collaboration is involving theft and deceit. Okay. What does this have to do with the Queen of Pentacles, Spirit? Why do we need to know this? Well, this is I don't know. Then we have hope and the cycle completing. So maybe there's some sort of cycle completing with this collaboration with this Emperor and this Queen of Wands. Yeah, you possibly blocked this person. Or maybe you blocked it out. You made a tough decision about this. What the fuck? Tell me about this World card. What's coming to an end, though? With hope? Whoa. That's a lot. Oh, it's forward movement and quickly. Something's ending and transforming. I feel like it's you being burdened and put down and possibly sacrificed. That's what I think. There's something going on with this Queen of Pentacles and this Queen of Wands and this Emperor. Tell me more about this Emperor. Well, let me get this card for the World card. Give me one card for the World card, Spirit, about what's ending, what cycle is ending. Oh, yeah. You're starting a new cycle of good fortune for the High Priestess. Good luck and fortune for the High Priestess. I think this is exactly what I'm saying. You had to be very hopeful. Maybe they were rejoicing, working. Somebody was definitely working. Look, somebody else is feeling lost. Somebody was definitely working and celebrating against you. This three of cups here with this Queen of Wands. I don't know why they're in the upright, because they're not upright. And this Emperor here. Maybe there's a problem between the collaboration here. Let me get one more on the Queen of Pentacles. You're over here anticipating a union, but you have a Queen of Wands and I don't know if maybe you're in union with this Emperor. I don't think so. I think these two are outside of you. Tell me more about this Four of Wands. I took a turn. What about this? Illusions. What about the Seven of Cups with this Four of Wands? So let's look at this. Three of Cups again. It's somebody casting illusions over your union. I think it's a third party. Cause look, it's here again. Ooh boy, somebody working hard. This is some bullshit. I'm about to get my other deck. Would you look at that? Trying to manifest. Okay, so you're anticipating, you know, as the Queen of Pentacles being in this position, right? You've been doing the work. Two of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, union, right? Working hard to change and be in alignment for this Four of Wands. You may have it already. It's a third party throwing illusions, though. So that you don't celebrate. This is the third time. This is 3, 3, 3, 3. 3 is here a lot. So I feel like the best way to combat this, having a firm foundation on whatever union you're trying to build, is what's going to combat all this. That's why firm foundation came out. And having mental agility. This could be a new idea or something that you're thinking of, like, damn. Because being balanced, whatever they throw at you isn't going to work. Because you're balanced and you have a firm foundation within your union. That's what I think the message is about. Look, Ace of Cups on the bottom. You have an Ace of Cups here. You do have some sort of union that is giving you fulfillment, but there's a need for balance. Because you have a whole team over here in the middle that's trying to throw you off kilter. You want to be cautious of this. Tell me about the Temperance, Two of Cups, and the Magician. And this firm foundation, Spirit. Yeah, this is your wounded warrior. You've been through quite a bit. This has been a journey. Look, victory at the bottom. So maybe you're aware of this. This isn't your first time hearing this. I feel like some of you know. Some of you know that you have some haters in your energy. This is energetic. They're trying to hide. Look at this. Lies, trickery, scheming. Somebody's scheming in the background and they working together, like grouped up. Like, what the fuck? All against whatever victory you have coming in here. It's an emperor. It's an emperor that are sitting in this reverse love position. There isn't even love between these two. They don't even like each other. They're not soulmates. It's Queen of Wands. I told y'all the Queen of Wands could be a witch. And the Emperor. 3 of Cups again. This is some sort of collaboration. 3 of Pentacles. 3. Third party. Threes company. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. There's something in the background. I think it's 2 people. Tell me more about what this manifestation and the Temperance. What's this? And the 2 of Cups. Yeah, you're taking a leap of faith though, still. Leaping forward. Good for you. Starting a fresh beginning. I would encourage you to do the same thing. Something's coming in quick and not really pay attention to this in the background. Stay balanced, especially in your mental space. There's definitely somebody working to cast illusions. Look, 3 of Cups again. 3 again. 3. There's an extra here. Damn, this is crazy. What's coming in quick? High Priestess, good luck. I don't know, maybe you can see this. Maybe you're intuitive. That's why you keep breaking all these cycles. You're very hopeful. I'm getting a High Priestess out here. Some of y'all may be very tapped in, you know? You have good fortune here. Tell me more about this High Priestess and the good fortune. Look at this. Look at this. He fell right on top of this Emperor. King of Swords in reverse. It's a liar. A dictator. Why is this clarifying this? This fell right on top of this Emperor here. I feel like this is the same energy. I almost want to leave him there. Could be an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, an air sign. But that's in the reverse. This person's toxic. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. This person is bad news. That's the person working behind you. And they working with somebody, a female, possibly, but a witch. I don't think they're together, or if they are, they're not soulmates. That card's in reverse, but that's the third. That just does not give me a good feeling. Tell me about this queen. Yeah, this nigga, this king of swords is trying to get in the way of this wheel of fortune for you. I just feel like he's, like in the 3D, he gonna come up upright, like a friend. Because the 3 of Cups keep coming up. That's friendships. This is somebody, this is like somebody wearing a mask as a friend. That's not a friend. It's not a friend. This nigga ain't your friend. But don't let him know that you know. The sun is coming up. Right? You feel me? We see you, buddy. That's crazy. That's crazy how it's coming out like this. Because I was thinking it, you know, for my own shit. And then it's coming out on the table. To see it come out on the table, To see it come out on the table is crazy. Like, damn. I want to know about this Wheel of Fortune and High Priestess. I gotta get up earlier. Is my shit in reverse? Look at this. It's a Queen of Swords in reverse. What the fuck? They're not in reverse. They're all straight. Look, somebody's heart's broken. They're all straight up. Justice. The moon. I'm over here trying to clarify the wheel in the Wheel of Fortune, and you got the King and the Queen of Swords in reverse. These two are toxic. Liars. I mean, I think this is the energy right here. That's crazy that they will come out back to back like that. And the deck is not in reverse. What the fuck is this? The deck's not in reverse. Look, Tower. What about these two in reverse, Spirit? This King and Queen of Wands? One I don't get it. What's this have to do with the Wheel of Fortune? King of Cups trying to pop out. Okay. What about this? These two, King and Queen of Wands. They're trying to come in between this for you. Yeah, a lot of passion here with these two. What does this have to do with this Wheel of Fortune? I ain't taking all that. Tell me about this Wheel of Fortune and King and Queen of Swords. You're trying to hold on to it. Page of Cups. Knight of Cups. This is tied up with love. That's why this Four of Wands is here. So your good fortune could have something to do with an offer. Something in romance. Because there's two cups here. Offering up a cup. This knight is carrying a cup. This page is carrying a cup. They don't want you to get this offer. Because, I mean, you're already sitting in the Queen of Pentacles. Right? So you may not be, like, filthy rich, but you're okay. Like, you're not looking for somebody to come save you. This is what you want. You got two people trying to stand in the way of that in a major way. And they're doing this very, very, very passionately. I don't know who this female is for y'all. I mean, for me. But I know who this guy is right here. Tell me about this cups. What does this have to do with the Wheel of Fortune? Yeah. Five of Cups. Loss. Emotional loss. They want you to walk away from it and experience emotional loss. I don't know why. Illusions. That's the illusions that they're casting over here as a group. That's why you need to stay in balance. So that you don't do this. Wow. Tell me about this Three of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. Seven of Swords. It's against your Ace of Cups. So they want to steal this. Either steal or dishonesty, be strategic about it so that you can go through a painful ending. Tell me more about this Ace of Cups and the Seven of Swords. I mean, it keeps saying the same thing over and over again. Ace of Cups, Seven of Swords. Tell me about the Ace of Cups, Seven of Swords. That's a lot, but I'm going to take this one right here. Yep. I want to hang that shit. Or maybe put it on pause. delay it. Somebody could be doing this because they're heartbroken. They feel heartbroken, so they want to delay your shit. This could be somebody you know. This could be like an ex, somebody you used to deal with. Somebody is mad. Somebody is hurt. Oh my God. This is not the energy that I was trying to go through this morning, for real. Thanks, Joey. Let's do some of these. It's so loud. Tell me about, what is with these illusions in this 3 of Cups here? The heartache and loss. Seven of Cups. 7 of Cups. And the 3 of Cups. This keeps coming out. Look at them. 3, again, indulgence. So this is like a... This is a friend group or some sort of friends indulging in doing this shit. Look. This is like the same thing. Look at them. 3 of them with the cup. Y'all got like a... Got a group of haters in the background. This is unreal. Trying to cause a natural disaster to your shit. I don't know what you got going on, but whatever it is, somebody does not want it for you. And this is very specific. This is not for everybody. Okay? This is a general message. Take what resonates. If it doesn't resonate, do not take it. If you're in a happy, stable situation, then that's what it is. Tell me more about this indulgence. What about this third party and the illusions? That's what I'm saying. That's what I said. Natural disaster. They're being very profession. Maybe towards what you're doing. Maybe you do something professionally. Maybe you have a talent to destroy something that you're doing with a talent that you have. Because the Queen of Wands is a homemaker. She's a provider. So whatever you're doing to provide in your profession, you're trying to ruin that. Memory. This is somebody you have memories with. I feel like this is somebody you know. I don't know how the message turned into this. But you're working on a solid foundation, though. And that's what you're taking a leap of faith on. That's what this role is about here. You're manifesting this, but you have to stay balanced because you have all of this in the background. I don't know if you're aware of that or not, but you do. Because somebody's very headstrong. Like, look at this. So there's forward movement here. It's just that just know as you move forward, you're just going to get people in the background that are not happy for you. Please be aware of this and be mindful, okay? This is crazy. They want to cause a natural disaster to whatever it is, and you're really good at it. You're like an expert at it. They want you to be frustrated as hell. Okay, tell me about this leap of faith and the manifestations. Just 2 of Cups. Okay, so the goal is for you to be hesitant about going forward and think about things that maybe have happened in the past. Is that what you're doing? Hesitating? Because of memories, things that you can remember? That can be hard. So you're kind of playing on your own shit. You're gonna have to heal that. Because you can't have a leap of faith with hesitation. That means you're just standing there at the cliff, like about to jump, but not really. And I feel it's something that you are battling with in your memory. You're trying with this Two of Cups situation. You're manifesting. The angels are here for temperance. You're working on a solid foundation. Spirit's telling you to relax. But there's something about something that you remember. That is, it's hurtful. That's how trauma works, you know? There's a lot of memories, maybe about past things that hurt. Look, healing is not linear. So sometimes when you think you're over something, it bubbles back up right when you need all of the strength to move forward, you know? That's how temptation and, you know, that's how the enemy works on us so that we don't move forward and it holds us back. But this, you got to do something. Either talk about it, whatever you have to do, write it down. I don't know. For some, it may not be you, because I have a Two of Cups situation here. So if it's something within this Two of Cups situation, then you're going to have, this is going to take you and that person. Or that this could just be you, and the Two of Cups is just balance between you and yourself. So put yourself where it fits, but you are being terrorized by, not really terrorized, but that's how healing works. Like you're being triggered by a memory or by a past experience that's not happening now, but it happened in the past. And that's what's causing all this hesitation for you and making it difficult for you to really leap forward. Somebody needed that. Tell me more about this. Leap of faith and manifestation. Damn. Yeah, you're like not wanting to commit. It says binding to obstruction. This could be the obstruction to why you won't. I mean, nobody wants to be binded, but why you won't commitments and like, you know, you can't, you run away. This person looks like they're trying to run. It's something in that memory. It's something in that brain that you can remember about an experience that's making you want to do that. This makes me so sad. I don't know why, but every time I look at it, I feel so sad. I feel so emotional every time I look at it. Look, she has two people on her shoulders here. Oh man, look at that. This is the problem right here. I think this is why I came on here. I don't know what you're going to do, but you're going to have to figure this out. Tell me more about this memory and hesitation and commitment. Somebody's struggling with that. Oh, wow, this is a lot. You see? Look, marriage. So that's the Four of Wands. That's what I saw on the table. Conflict. And within the collaboration. The origin of this could have been some sort of curse, right? Misfortune or catastrophe or just hate from this. So I feel like it kind of goes in hand. There was some sort of influence in this, right? There was at some point. I keep talking about this collaboration, right? I really think at some point there was an outside influence in this to cause some sort of conflict. So you don't really get to this point here. Tell me more about this hesitation. Damn. Look at this. What about this aid? So I feel like you guys are like praying, worshiping, hope again. This is hope again. Your spiritual guys are trying to give you hope. See, this says hope at the bottom. This is, that's why I felt so emotional. This hasn't been easy for some of you. You've been praying, asking for mercy against this. Because you can feel like whatever it is, like it's a burden. Kind of feels like a stronghold. It is a burden. I feel like it was artificially placed there, though. It shouldn't be something that you're dealing with, but you are, and we're here. So you could have gotten through those past traumas or betrayals, but the memory of them is what's getting you. Joey is down there working, boy. All that is going on in there? That's crazy. That's crazy. Tell me about this Emperor and Queen of Wands. What is with this Emperor? They have a goal. I feel like if you're a man, flip it. If you're a woman, somebody desires you. They feel like they're yours. With this reservation card, they're stalking to see if what they're doing is going to work. That's the goal. They're stalking you. Whether it's the Queen of Wands or the Emperor, I feel like it's the Emperor to this Queen of Pentacles here. Your counterpart isn't even on this table. Just these two, Tweedledee and Tweedledums. You may not know this Queen of Wands. Some of you may not. But one of these two is stalking you, and I feel like one of them wants you. They feel like you're on reservation for them. Like you're theirs. Well, they desire you at least. They definitely have a goal, and they're trying to see if that goal is going to hit. Whatever it is that they're doing. Tell me more about this Queen of Wands and Emperor duo. Yeah. This person feels a sense of loss, see? That's why they're doing what they're doing. Sorrow. Tell me more about this Queen of Wands and Emperor. They want you to stop. Stagnation. Or maybe they'll be stopped. Because that's what this card is too. You want to stop this Ace of Cups. Or break it up. 3 again. Some sort of compromise. Stop what, Spirit? This damn King of Swords, Emperor is... Look! They want to take that. Your stability, your harmony. They want to take that from you. That's what they want to stop. I'm not making this up. You can't make this up. Look at this. Wow. See, I didn't think it was going to come out like this. I really didn't. The fact that This is going on in the background. You seem to be like overcoming this. You know what I'm saying? You are experiencing heartache and loss by like either, you know, distancing yourself from people you thought were your friends, you know, that type of loss. That there's a memory of that on your heart, right? So that's happening, yes. But you're all in all, you're trying to keep yourself balanced and stable. That's why balance is here so much. That is what's pissing people off, the fact that you're seeming okay despite. They want to take this from you. They don't want you to feel okay. They want you to feel unstable, sad, you know? They don't want any harmony. I would definitely like amp up your spiritual protection, energetic protection. Limit who I'm talking to and stuff like that. Tell me about this high priestess and the wheel of fortune. Every time I go here, I don't even talk about the wheel of fortune. I don't even get there. We just keep talking about this fucking third party. I'm not trying to do a third party reading whatsoever. Is this not three people? Is this not three people? One. Then these two match. Is this not three people? I didn't come on here with. I guess this is somebody's very specific issue, but there is a third party. There's a third wheel. Now, third party doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. It could just be somebody inserting themselves in some shit that they have no business. It doesn't have nothing to do with you. And it doesn't necessarily have to be. Look, they have a very ominous plan. It doesn't have to be a person. It could be time. It could be distance. It could be money. It could be a lot of things. Distrust. An enemy. The card says enemy. See that? You have an enemy. An enemy that's fucking butthurt as fuck. Emotionally. This nigga's mad. And he wants you to not be okay. Because he's not. This is a fucking cycle. What the fuck? Tell me about this queen, this high priestess and the wheel of fortune. What does this have to do with the third wheel? You see? Omnibus plan came out again. Insidious. Take caution. But you're like a good person working on your morality. Just keep focusing on that. This shit's happening in the background anyway. And it doesn't seem to be affecting you. That's why Spirit keeps telling you to stay balanced. And I got the Two of Swords too, so I feel like you block these people out. I don't know who this female is to you. Maybe you know. Maybe you know the female, not the male. I don't know how it ends up in your story. But I can't help but to pay attention to this Emperor. Tell me about this Wheel of Fortune with the High Priestess and the merit making. Somebody has a plan against, maybe they want you to go in the opposite direction or ruin your morality and your goodness. What about this Wheel of Fortune? You have an enemy. Yeah. Self-love. Self-love, just continue to love yourself and stay calm. You got some bullshit in the background. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if maybe you not being aware is helping. Tell me about this Wheel of Fortune. But it's a clear enemy out here. Like, clear. Clear as day. Yeah, this is initiating you. All this bullshit. This is initiating you, activating you teaching you to love yourself, stay up in your self-love. It could be even building your merit making. You're not really like settling on this, which is not a bad thing, but it's good for you to know. That's why it's coming out under hope. You're very, very hopeful, despite someone trying to actually like build a natural disaster in your energy. It's looking crazy. Take us out, Spirit. Where are we going from here? Going forward. Oh, wealth. Investment, a mega project, and justice. So you're going to get justice. I feel like a lot of you two are not even, you have blinders on. I feel like a lot of you are not aware of how intense this is in the background, and maybe that's a good thing. Because you have something really, really great coming in, and maybe you may feel that friction. Maybe you don't know, maybe you do know that it could be coming from energetically in the background, and who and what it is. This is very detailed. It's not going to be everybody's situation. Very specific. This Emperor and this Queen of Wands. Your actual partner, I don't know if you're with somebody or not, but that person's not on this table. I mean, I see the energy of love here, and like, because there's mad cups, and that's what this weird ass group is trying to stop. But the actual person is not here on this table. But I could feel them energetically in your energy. Just continue to be hopeful, continue to close out cycles, continue blocking motherfuckers, and, you know, move forward. Tell me more. Yeah, you're saving, building. Maybe a bit cold to people. They could be calling you mean because you're cutting cords, cutting ties. You're trying to preserve yourself. Could be collecting your energy back. Remember to call back your energy from all places seen and unseen, known and unknown. Call your energy back, especially from this person. Call it back every day. Alliance. So maybe you've come into alliance with someone else. Tell me more, Spirit. Let's moving forward. It came out. So some sort of alliance or union with someone that you're going to be able to trust. Compatibility. Honesty. So you're going to be able to have that. You've got to move past these memories, though, of the things that you know that were, you know, betrayals. Because a real alliance is here for you, okay? Someone as loyal as a dog, Continue to preserve your resources, yourself, your energy, because you have wealth here, and the wheel isn't upright. Every time I pull the wheel, though, this third wheel is on your ass. So, tell me more. Coming forward. Yeah, again, stay calm. Now, I'm not telling this confinement. Somebody's going to jail. I'm not telling you this to worry you in any kind of way, but just so that you're aware. I mean, you're on your path already. It's coming for you. Just, they want you to self-sabotage in some sort of way. Somebody who's pissed. Somebody who's mad that they're not on this ride with you. Somebody who's, they're trying to steal it from you. This is I'm going to end this in a second. Let me just get some advice, and then we're going to be out of here. Let's see advice, Spirit. Just focus. Okay. Focus on what it is that you're doing. Stay focused. This is a learning experience. You're learning. You're going to continue to learn from this. I see DNA being upgraded or whatever. And companionship. Again, this is a lot of threes here. Look at abundance. I think this is in a positive way because we did have alliance here. So there is companionships that you will be able to trust. Probably going through a lot of heartache because you've had to let go of a lot of things that you thought were, you know, people you could trust, but they turned out to be enemies behind your back. But a real companionship is coming, and so is abundance. Okay, let me get one more, Spirit. That's the most important. That's a lot. So you have dragonfly energy. You can create your own reality. That's why this is so important to deal with. Okay? Because you can call in some negative shit through alchemy and through, you know, focusing on it. Your brain is very powerful. So let's try to focus on bringing something into your reality that you actually want to be there. Okay? With the dragonfly. So you're transforming. So transform into something that, you know, I know it's hard, but heal as much as you can so that you can transform this reality into something that you really want. Something that you really want to see. This was a lot. This was a message. I'm going to get up out of here and start my day. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Thank you, Joey, for being here this morning. I hope you have a beautiful morning, whatever you guys are doing, off to work or what have you. And I'll probably see you guys either tomorrow, even earlier, or maybe a little later, okay? Have a great rest of your day. And try not to worry about this too much. This person is in the background and in the past. They're just trying to bubble up to the future, and they're not worth it. And they're a liar, okay? Don't forget that. Okay? Don't believe shit this person says. You know what you have to do. You just focus on doing that. Stay focused. And I wish you all the encouragement and healing. And I love you very much, okay? I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for the hearts. Bye.